All right. Hello, team. For those of you who don't know me, I am Shauna Harrison, and I am literally sitting in the parking lot here. Wanted to share a few thoughts with you, and hopefully you get a little bit out of this. I don't know. Maybe I'll just blabble on, but we'll see. How I decide on what to post. I hear this a lot. I'm like, what do I post? We have so many products. What do we do? So here is my little breakdown. I will fully admit that right now in this season of my life and my business, I am in a building phase. Okay. I need to reach new people phase. I need to grow my influence. I need to grow my audience, all the things. I am just trying to grow and network and all the things. So I have done a lot of research and a lot of things, and just have implemented a lot of these strategies that I'm going to share with you lately, and I have seen results from them. And I just know that by showing up consistently over and over, using some of these tips, that compounded effect is really going to come back full force. Okay. So I wanted to share with you guys, I believe so much in the power of sharing, and helping others so others can see what we're doing. We can see what they're doing, all the things. So here we go. How I decide on what to post. First and foremost, I think the main thing to get out of this is that repetition is going to build trust. Okay. Consistency is always better than creativity. If something is feeling boring to you, then it's a sign that it's finally starting to work, that you are on the right track. Okay. Your people, they don't need new info. They don't need to know all the new things. They don't need to know all 5,000 products we have, right? They need to hear and see you 20 times before they're probably ever even going to like something, before they're going to comment on something. So when I hear people say, gosh, but no one ever comments, no one ever posts on things, it hurts. Don't get me wrong. I've been there too. I still go there some days, but you also have to remember that they need to see it 20 times before they're going to do anything, before they're going to engage at all. Especially if you are working from your close-knit people and you're not expanding your network. It's going to take probably even longer for your direct friends and families to interact and engage. That's just the nature of direct sales. Okay. But here to say, boring content is always going to be better than a creative burnout. If you're burning yourself out because you are trying to learn all 500 products and everything that they do and how they work and all the things, you are going to be burned out every single time. It's so overwhelming. Okay. So pick 3 products, start with 3. Don't even start with 5, start with 3 products, learn them, use them every single day. And film yourself doing that. Take pictures of you doing that. Take pictures of them coming in the mail, all the things, so that you can have all that content to use later. And I'm going to teach you, I'm going to show you some tips on how to do that as well. Okay. But basically people want to see, shoot a goal for yourself to have 3 posts a week where you show up as a human. Okay. 3 posts a week where you feel like a human, where your posts, your reels, your videos feel like a human and not a magazine cover. They're not perfectly polished. They don't have all the amazing effects and edits and all the things with it. Okay. 3 posts. First goal, 3 posts, show up as a human. Be a human. That's all it is. It's as simple as that. And this was the biggest kind of mindset shift with me, especially about social media, especially if you are feeling super overwhelmed with social media, to think of your content as a breadcrumb, not as an entire meal. Okay. 1 post should not be serving up 7 courses of information. It should not be this one big, long, giant caption. Thinking of your content like a breadcrumb, not as an entire meal. Your content, 1 post, 1 reel, is meant to start a conversation. It's not meant to make a sale. It's not meant to have someone just click right away and they're joining your team because you made this one amazing post that you worked so hard on. Okay. You will fail every single time and it will sting every single time. But if you start thinking of your content as a breadcrumb that is sparking a conversation, you are more likely to see success. You are more likely to not feel defeated every single time you post and no one likes it. It is meant to be a breadcrumb, not the entire meal. Okay. So your details, your explanations, your sales, your people joining your team, that happens in your DMs. Your post, your reel, all that stuff is meant to be a breadcrumb. It's meant to create engagement. It's meant to create a conversation. That is the point of it. So when you start adjusting your content with that as your end goal, you're going to start seeing success a lot faster. Things are going to feel different. The way that you view things is going to, it's not going to hurt as much when someone's not liking and loving every little thing. Okay. So along with that, like, don't wait for inspiration. Pick a simple plan. If you're feeling overwhelmed or you don't know where to start or you have all these things going on, pick a simple plan, something like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Stick to it for an entire month. Be consistent with it. Post every single month like that. Those are non-negotiables. Whatever you set for your goal is, you have to stick to that for an entire month. It's building a habit, okay? It's not building hype. You have to realize what's that saying? It takes 21 days to build a habit, right? When you pick that goal and you commit to it for 30 days, you have to realize that it's gonna be hard. Might be tears, there might be moments of excitement, there might be moments of feeling defeated, there might be moments where you're embarrassed. You're gonna feel all the things for 30 days, right? Your body is learning something new. Your mind is learning something new. Your business is learning something new. You are learning something new. So you have to realize that it's a change. It's an adjustment. You're not used to this. You're shaking up your system, right? You're showing up consistently. You're in a growth period. You're in a period of building a habit. So once you have that habit established after 30 days, it's not so scary anymore. It's going to feel more normal. It's going to feel more natural. You're not going to feel as burnt out. You're not going to feel as, gosh, this is so hard to do, because now your body is used to it. Your business is used to it. You are used to it. So it's not going to be so demanding, right? So kind of think of it as that way. You have to build that habit. You have to accept that when you're building that habit, it's just like working out. The first day sucks, right? But by day 30, once you've done it consistently, maybe by a year, like, think of how much that hurts. You're excited to get up. You're excited to go and do all that stuff, right? But day 1 sucks. Day 5 sucks. Day 15, you're probably down in the trenches and it sucks and your body's sore and you just want to get defeated, but you're like, gosh, I'm halfway there. I need to keep going, right? Like, it's the same thing when you are showing up on social media. It's the same thing when you have a business. You have to show up, because consistency is a habit. It's not hype. Gosh, my car is going crazy here. And just recognizing that some posts are going to flop, some posts you're going to crush it. That's not for you to decide. That's not for you to guess, because you will fail every single time. The algorithm changes so much. The ones that you pour your heart and soul into and think are going to be amazing are often the ones that are going to crush, are going to fail. Sorry, my thing dropped here, my little notes. If your main goal is to show up, to show your face, okay? If you're showing your face, your influence is going to grow, and then the likes and the loves and that stuff, that's just background noise, okay? But you have to show up to get that stuff. You have to show up consistently to get that stuff. You have to show up consistently to get engagement. And no, that's not just showing up 5 days. Sorry, it's not. And then my notes kind of got mixed up here. Those small wins are way better than a perfect post every single time. That consistency is going to win every single time over the perfect post. Consistency does not mean flawless content. It means you showing up. Showing your face matters more than anything. If you had a brick and mortar store and you never ever showed up, you never talked to your employees, you never showed up to greet your customers, you never showed up to stock your store, you never showed up, do you think that brick and mortar would still be standing? Do you think people would be walking through your door every single day? Absolutely not, right? So why is it that when we get on social media, we feel like, oh, I did 2 days of work, I posted twice, no one engaged, so I'm just going to give up. I suck. I failed at this business. It's not working. It's blah, blah, blah. Trust me, I've been there. I'm still there some days, right? It's still hard. It's hard to get out of that mindset. But you have to think like, this is a business. You have to be consistent, right? And if you did have a brick and mortar store and you had a year lease down on that brick and mortar store, would you give up after 5 days because no customer showed up? No, you'd go back to the drawing board and you'd figure your shit out, right? And you do something about it. So moving on from that, consistency, showing your face, all the things, okay? Your content is a breadcrumb, not your meal. So now what do you do when you're like, but I don't know what to post? When you are feeling stuck, number one thing, don't post a product ingredient breakdown. Don't post a long caption to show that everybody that, oh, I posted this long caption so I know all my stuff and I'm going to show up today and people are going to build trust in that. Like, no. Your main goal, when you don't know what to post, if you don't have to post anything at all, your main goal is to post as if you are a real human being that uses the products. Film yourself using the products. Take a picture of you using the products. It's as simple as that. Post it. Okay? People don't care about every little ingredient. That happens in your DMs. That happens in your captions. Yes, it's okay to put that in there once in a while, but like, your content is a breadcrumb. It's not the whole meal, right? Make a quick little video of you making your mushroom coffee in the morning, post it. Because you're showing up consistently, right? Your main goal is consistently showing your face. Your overthinking will kill it every single time. You do not need trending audio. You don't need the perfect lighting. You don't need a business page. I'm literally sitting here in a parking lot with a dirty rearview mirror here. Half of my face is light, half of it's dark. I'm wearing nothing cute. I have massive zits all over here. But you don't stop overthinking it, right? I could have sat here and been like, gosh, I have these major zits that I'm super self-conscious about. I'm in a church parking lot. I could have had 10 million reasons not to hop on and make this video. But you have to stop overthinking. Just do it. Count to 5 and do it. Count to 5, press play. Count to 5 and post it. Count to 5 and let it go. Okay? Just do it. When you're stuck, you need to show up as a real human, right? You need your face, you need a sentence, and you need consistency. That's what you're doing. And I'm going to leave you guys here real quick with a couple quotes that I kind of mashed together into one thing, because when I read this, I was like, damn, that hit me. That made sense to me. That really rocked me to my core and was like, why have I been thinking this way all along? So here it goes. Okay. I'm going to leave you with this. Hopefully you take a couple good little nuggets away from it. But if you have watched this video and you're still feeling like you don't know what to post or you're stuck, that's not because you need more ideas. That's not because you're not creative. That's not because of XYZ, fill it in. That's because you are trying to be impressive instead of being a human. You're trying to be impressive instead of just being a human. Okay, let that sink in. Hope you guys gained a little bit from this, and I will chat with you soon.